cha-cha, rock-a-chicka-ra-cha, ring-a-ding-a-jingle-mingle, it's a jumbo-cha-cha, rock-a-chicka-ra-cha, ring-a-ding-a... Oh, hello there. It is that time. It is time for another update. It's Saturday, August 2nd, 2021, here in Ecuador. As you all probably know by now, every day for me is Saturday because I'm retired. But anyway, I thought I would just give an update. This update's mostly for my friends and family back home. It's open to the general public. It's on my YouTube channel, but this is mainly for my friends and family back home. So I just wanted to let you know what's going on in my world, and let you know that things are going okay. There's nothing for me to be overly concerned about. Some of you have seen my video about depression, and a lot of people got concerned about that, but I think that most people understand that it's just something that I have had to deal with, and I'm okay. I mean, there's nothing to be concerned about. So anyway, a quick update on the dental situation. My dentist, Dr. Victor Carreno, and Dr. Ortiz, two of the most amazing dentists I've ever met in my life. They completed they put the abutments on the 2 implants that I had done in Mexico. They had to search and find the hardware, and I didn't think he was ever going to find it, but he did find it. And amazingly, it fits. He had to open me up just to try it out, and it worked out real good. I can't say enough about these guys. I want to tell you right quick, Dr. Carreno texted me on WhatsApp on Saturday morning and told me that he thought he found the hardware and everything I needed to complete this part over here, and wanted to know if I was open to coming in and letting him do an incision and check to see if it would fit. And of course I said absolutely, and he asked if I could come in the following Tuesday. Here's a guy, a professional, that actually took the personal time to text me on a Saturday morning and asked me if I was willing to come in and get this taken care of. And he, it's just amazing. It just blows me away that I get this kind of treatment from my dentist here. We had a little issue with one of the implants on this side where my gums had receded a little bit too much because a little bit too much heavy chewing, and so he had to go in and open that back up. And he and Dr. Ortiz both worked on this together. Both these dentists are in my mouth at the same time. It's just amazing how these guys do this. But they took care of. They did some more bone grafting and re-sewed my tissue together, and I still have those stitches right now. This was done last Tuesday, and I believe I'll get my stitches out the day after tomorrow. So anyway, that's the update on my teeth. I still have another 4 months to go before everything will be complete. In a couple of weeks we'll do an impression, and I'll get my teeth, my permanent teeth over here, the molars on this side, and I can start eating on both sides of my mouth again. Sometime soon I'll have a temporary denture that I can use that will eventually turn into my permanent fixture. When it's permanent, I don't want to call it a denture because it's really not going to be a denture. It's an implant. It's what's called a 4-in-1 implant. So it's a horseshoe-shaped fixture that will snap onto the implants. Okay, enough on the dentist. Budget. I went a little bit over my budget last month, as expected. I knew I was going to because I did have to pay a little extra to the dentist for the stuff that he found to complete this over here. This was not part of our original estimate. It was an additional $1,500. It's special order stuff. I had to pay for all of it because he'll probably never use this stuff ever again. It had to match the stuff that I got in Mexico, so I had to pay for it, and that's all there is to it. So I went over on my budget, but other than that, the cost of living is still proving to be exactly what I've always said it was going to be. I'm living here under $2,000 a month, and I'm still able to save money. I'm making a third less money here, and I'm saving money than what I was doing in the United States. I was making 3 times as much in the States and didn't save hardly anything. Whales. The whales all over the place. I see them from here. I see them out in the ocean. I've done a couple of videos on them. I hope that you've seen. They're not real good videos. They're not like right up on them. They're not real close. But as time goes by, in the next several weeks, there'll be a lot more out there. And ultimately, I'm going to get up the nerve to send my drone out and try to get some footage from over on top of them as they're breaching the water. I'm just worried about losing my drone out there to the high wind or who knows what. But it's a scary thing. New friends. I'm meeting new friends. I've got the Van Connens have moved here from North Carolina. They actually on the next floor down from me. I referred them to Stella Culture. Stella helped them find a place to live here. They're nice people. Did a nice portrait of him yesterday. See the silver-haired guy that I put on that was posted on Facebook. I don't know. I didn't post it. I did post. I posted on my East Valley photographer use group, East Valley Freelance Photographers page. And if you're a member of that page, then you saw that picture. It turned out really nice. I did the final work on it this morning and put some finishing touches on it, texturizing the skin, making them look really good, and that will go up on my website soon. But anyway, and then there's some other people that have come down here from Cuenca that Stella has introduced me to, and I'm making friends all the time. So there is no shortage of friends here in Ecuador. It's rather local friends as well as expats coming in. The culture, I'm getting used to the culture. There are some things that still bother me a little bit, you know, and of course the main one that I just can't seem to get over is at the grocery store. Go to the grocery store, get my basket of food, go to the checkout line. Person in front of me, since they won't let us push the baskets through, we have to leave the baskets out of the way, and then you go through the line, check out, and you get another basket that's been sanitized, and that you can use that basket to take your groceries out to your car. Well, people here will leave their baskets sitting right in front of me, and for me to move. And I can't explain how much that irritates me, but I just deal with it. So far, I haven't had to move one. I have yelled at a couple people, and it's like, what about this? And it caught their attention, and they came and got it. So anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that. Cedula. I go to Guayaquil this coming Friday and pick up my Cedula. That's my state ID. That's good news. I have my visa now. That's good for 2 years. And then I get my Cedula Friday, and then that gives me access to all the discounts that I get as a senior citizen living in Ecuador. I've been pretty active in my photography work. I went online and I found a couple of things that I've bought. I bought a little strobe and an umbrella that used to bounce light. I got a stand and a reflector. Didn't have to spend a whole lot of money on it. I was going to buy it from the States, but I actually got it from Guayaquil, and I placed the order one morning and paid for it with PayPal, and it was at the front desk here in Manta the next day. So that's been great. I'm trying to be as active in photography as I can get, and there'll be more to come. So I still have the issue with the people upstairs, hearing them stomping on the floor, but it's actually gotten a lot better. Stella told me that they're here on a short-term lease or month-to-month or something like that. It's very possible that they'll be gone before too long, and I get to go up there, and I may even get it for less money. And when I do, I'll be on the ninth floor of this building, on the top floor, and there won't be anybody stomping over my head, and I'll be in a much better. I'll be much happier, and I'll sleep better, and life will be good here. We had a pretty good earthquake yesterday. It was a 4.1. It was not as big as some of the other ones that we've had here. I felt this one. This was a jolt. This was a major jolt. Lots of people here felt it, and the reason why we felt it is because it was so close by. It was just on the other side of Monte Cristi, and it scared me. It rattled this building, and oh my God, it was loud and scared me. We've been getting a lot of those lately. I've experienced more earthquakes here in the 2.5 months that I've been here than I ever experienced living in California for 10 years. Maybe I just got used to the ones in California. But anyway, that's about it. Please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, leave them below. Even if you just want to say hello and let me know that you watched my video, I always appreciate it. I will try to do some more updates. I do have a couple new videos coming up about living in Ecuador. I have one that I'm working on content for right now that includes it's about my day in Manta, and I think you might enjoy it. So then I've got a couple other videos that I'm working on some content for. I'm actually going to do one for the general public about getting the Cedula. That's been quite a process for me, and so I want to share that. I was going to do a video about taxes. I decided I'm not a tax man, and that would just open up doors for arguments with everybody. I'm not going to touch it. So that's it. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching my video, and please keep in touch. And don't forget, I can be reached on WhatsApp, and you can video chat with me anytime you want to. So from Manta, Ecuador, in the Manabi province. Thanks for watching.